Good afternoon, student. Good afternoon. PVC 2 second year syllabus है. Moving charge magnetism chapter. Moving charges and magnetism chapter. The next title, I think last class we will discuss about magnetic field at a point on the axis of circular coil carrying current. That is, magnetic field B is equal to mu naught divided by 4 pi 2 pi n I r square divided by r square plus x square raised to 3 by 2. We know already this concept. Okay, today I will be discussed about motion in combined electric and magnetic field. Motion in combined electric and magnetic field. Electric and magnetic field. Motion in combined electric and magnetic field. A very simple concept. Usually there are two cases. The first one is velocity selector. The main given title is motion in combined electric and magnetic field. The first one is velocity selector. Velocity selector. Second one is cyclotron or synchronous cyclotron. First you can study velocity selector. You take three axes, x, y, z. You take three axes. This is x axis, y axis, z axis. ಈ ಮೂರು ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು perpendicular ಅದವೆ. This is the object point, main point in 3D. The velocity is measured along x-axis. The electric field E is measured along y-axis. Then magnetic field B is measured along z-axis. Let I cap, J cap, K cap are unit vector. Let I cap, comma, J cap and K cap are unit vectors. These three are measured along with respect to axis x, y, z. Therefore, the unit vector I cap is measured along the x-axis. The unit vector J cap is measured along the y-axis, and the unit vector K cap is measured along the z-axis. Therefore, the velocity V can be written as V into I cap. Remove vector sign. Automatically, this vector V velocity can be written as V into I cap. Similarly, the electric field E can be written as E into J cap. Remove vector sign. Then vector B can be written as B into K cap. We know? Yes. Therefore, the electric force is along the y-axis. Electric force, that is F suffix E. The electric force is measured along the y-axis, along the j-axis, that is y-axis. Then tell me, magnetic field measured along the magnetic field ಯಾವ axis measure ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? Magnetic field measured along the negative y-axis. That is FB. Yes. The simple diagram. I think you can understanding this diagram. Understanding agayta anastadri nanu. Hagadre FE is equal to Q into E, FB is equal to minus QEB. Howda? Yes, we know that according to the Lorentz force, according to magnetic field, from Lorentz force, the first point is from Lorentz force. Lorentz force. Yes, what is the Lorentz force? F is equal to FE plus FB. FE plus FB. Yes, we know that R, but FE equal to R since, as you are convenient, you take any one word, since FE is equal to Q into E, and FB is equal to Q into bracket V cross B. Already we know these two expression. The electric force FE is equal to Q into E, and magnetic force FB is equal to Q into bracket V cross B. Substituting these two values in Lorentz force, therefore F is equal to Q into E plus Q into bracket V cross B. Then taking Q common outside, then that is equal to F is equal to Q into the bracket E plus V cross B. Yes, it is clear. Yes, clear again. With respect to axis, the axis let us consider the vector V is equal to V into I cap along x-axis, and vector E is equal to E into J cap along y-axis, and vector B is equal to tell me B into I cap along Z axis. It is clear. I think right in this side it is clear. Yes, B is equal to B into K cap. Sorry, this is a K cap along Z axis. We know. Yes. Then this expression can be written as, athwa by using this expression, therefore force F is equal to tell me Q into E along J cap, because E is along y axis J cap. Yes, plus Q into the bracket tell me V into I cap, because V is along x axis, cross B into K cap. Very good. Yes, then F is equal to, that is F E, and plus that is FB. Therefore FE is equal to QE into J cap. How that? And FB is equal to Q into bracket V I cap cross B into K cap. Yes, then above expression can be written as FB is equal to QVB into the bracket I cross K. Yes, it is clear. I cross K. But we know that already the basic concept, I think I will write in this side, the basic properties of vectors. Then properties of vectors, we know that then I cross K is equal to tell me minus J I cross k is equal to minus j. By using properties of vector analysis, then I cross k is equal to minus j. Therefore, the FB is equal to, I think right in this side, then FB is equal to QVB into minus j, because I cross k is equal to j. Then final expression is FB is equal to minus QVB j cap. Very good. Therefore, by using this equation, this is a very important equation. This is the negative sign. This is the negative sign. We know that velocity selector is fluid. The negative v, the negative velocity along negative y-axis. Therefore, the magnetic force is along negative x-axis. Negative y-axis. Therefore, FB is equal to, tell me, minus QVB into j cap. Therefore, FE is equal to plus QV into j cap. This is a very important concept of velocity selector. We know? Yes. Good. Okay, I will continue. FB is equal to minus QVB. FB and FE are the magnetic force and electric force. Magnetic force and electric force are in opposite direction. That is opposite direction. Yes, then Q electric force F E is equal to Q into E, and magnetic force FB is equal to QVB. But according to in your basic concept, by using J.J. Thomson, magnetic force is equal to electric force. This concept was studied by J.J. Thomson. That is QV is equal to QVB. QV is equal to QVB. Q into E. This is the Q into E. Yes. Q into E is equal to QVB. Then Q get cancelled. FE equal to Q into E. FV equal to QVB. Then Q into E is equal to QVB. Q get cancelled. The remaining step E is equal to VB. Then according to J.J. Thomson, the velocity of the speed of light in air by using E by M ratio formula, that is V is equal to E by B. Therefore, the speed is equal to electric field FIELD, electric field divided by magnetic field. Then by using J.J. Thomson, this concept was studied in by using this formula, that is E by M ratio. E is charge on each electron, M is mass of an electron. Then by using J.J. Thomson, this concept, that is E by B is compared to E by M. Yes, this is the very important concept of velocity selector. Yes, okay. Here second title is cyclotron. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ motion in combined electric and magnetic field. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ first title velocity selector, second cyclotron or synchronous cyclotron. Cyclotron, yes, clear. Cyclotron is a machine to accelerate positive charge particle. Repeat once again. The definition of cyclotron is a machine to accelerate positive charge particles. Cyclotron is a machine to accelerate positive charge particle. Cyclotron is a machine to accelerate positive charge particle. Cyclotron is a machine to accelerate positive charge particle like proton, deuteron, positive charge alpha particle, all are the positive charge particle. Yes, this is the definition of cyclotron. The cyclotron consisting of, I will draw the cyclotron consisting of two D's, ಎರಡು D's ಅನ್ನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತದೆ. D's ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಲೋ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು D ಟೈಪ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, D ಶೇಪ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ D's ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟ. Yes, D1 and D2 are two D's. These two D's are diametrically opposite like this. ಈ ಟೈಪ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರನ್ನ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ, ಒಂದ್ ನಡು ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಇರೋಂಗ. ಎಸ್, ಇದಕ್ಕ D1 ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, ಇದಕ್ಕ D2 ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. What is the D1 and D2? Where D1 and D2 are, where D1 and D2 are ಇವು D's. DEES D's. Yes, first point ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ. ಹಾ, yes, next let P be a point. P ಏನಿದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಯಾವ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇದು? ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್. ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ positive charge particle like proton, deuteron, alpha particle. You take any one particle in between D1 and D2, the one gap is formed. Therefore you can shift the particle at the position P, then accelerate. The charge particle is accelerate like this. ಈ ಟೈಪ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು rotate ಆಗಕತ್ತಿ. Charge particle ಈ type rotate ಆಗಬೇಕು. Yes. Arrow mark ಕೊಡೋಣ. Arrow mark indicate direction of charge particle. Arrow mark indicate direction of charge particle. Yes, like this. ಈ type ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಹೌದಾ? Yes, then you take one oscillator, the connected between the D's, the D1 and D2, the connected between D's and D's, D1 and D2. Yes. This is the oscillator. 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 This oscillator chamber or oscillator. Yes, this is the very important concept of the diagram of a cyclotron. Yes, the construction of first you can write the construction. D1 and D2 are two D's. You can shift diametrically opposite to one another. One gap is formed. That gap is a gap ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, very thin and narrow gap. Then P be a particle, charge particle, positive charge particle. Therefore the particle is rotated D1 D2 D1 D2 D1 D2. Then emerges out. ಅದು ಡಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗೈತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತದ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಡಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ರಿ, ಹೌದಾ? therefore the deflect you can see in the oscillating chamber. ಈ oscillating chamber ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯದ. yes. If then working, the very important concept of this diagram is working. Yes, the working is simple. Working, if positive charge particle is first connected to diode D1, sorry, D is D1, therefore the D1 is a maximum what? Positive charge particle, positive ions. Automatically D2 becomes negative ions. If D2 is positive charge but maximum positive charge particle, automatically D1 becomes negative. ಯಾಕ one by one oscillation ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಿ. Therefore, that oscillations you can see the oscillating chamber, that is the oscillator. ಇದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. Therefore, the magnetic force, electric force. First, you can see magnetic force. What is the magnetic force? Therefore, magnetic force is equal to QEB. ಹೌದಾ? Then magnetic force is equal to QEB. Magnetic force is equal to QEB and centripetal force is equal to mv square divided by r. The magnetic force and centripetal force are equal, then QVB is equal to mv square divided by r. Then 1v get cancelled, 1v get cancelled. Then directly we can calculate r, radius of the circular Ds, that is r is equal to, tell me, mv divided by qb. mv divided by qb. ठीक है, mv 1v cancel तो qb बनता. And the orbital velocity v is equal to, v ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಇದು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ qbr divided by m. Yes, if v is equal to v maximum, then again by using this formula qv maxima into b is equal to mv maxima square whole divided by r. We know, yes, you can understanding all these things. Yes, similarly in this concept or in this implies v maxima is equal to qbr divided by m. Yes, okay. Then next continue the time taken by semicircular path. Next point is, I will continue this, the time taken by semicircular path, that is t is equal to pi into r divided by v. 2 pi r total ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ನಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, semicircular path. Suppose complete ತೊಂದ್ರೆ 2 pi r ಆಗ್ತದೆ, pi r divided by v. We know that v is equal to r because v is equal to qbr divided by m. Substituting v is equal to qbr divided by m in this equation. Therefore, time taken by semicircular path t is equal to pi r divided by qbr divided by m. Then r get cancel is equal to m pi divided by qb. Therefore, t is equal to m pi divided by qb. Yes, I will take this side. No problem, I will take in this side. ಇದು ಹಂಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಇದು ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. Then maximum kinetic energy, you can calculate the energy, the maximum kinetic energy KE maxima is equal to 1 by 2 m into v maximum square. By using kinetic energy is equal to 1 by 2 mv square, but you can study the maximum kinetic energy because the charged particle is accelerate, their speed is very high, then their velocity is very high. That automatically we can calculate the maximum kinetic energy. Maximum kinetic energy is equal to 1 by 2 m into v maximum square, but v maxima is equal to qbr divided by m. Substituting v maxima is equal to qbr divided by m in this equation. ಇದನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ maximum kinetic energy KE maxima equal to 1 by 2 m into v maximum square is there. but ಅದೇನಾಗ್ತದೆ q square b square r square divided by m square, because v maximum square is there, then 1m get cancelled. Therefore the maximum kinetic energy is equal to q square b square r square divided by 2m. Very good. This is the maximum kinetic energy of the charged particle. Maximum kinetic energy of the charged particle. I know. I think all of you understanding all these things. Huh? Yes. Okay. Okay. The next title is Ampere's circuital law. Ampere's circuital law. 3 marks question ಬರ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ ಇದು. State and explain Ampere's circuital law. First you take statement. First you take statement. Yadudri Ampere's circuital law. Yes, the line integral over the line integral of the magnetic field. Nodi, the line integral of the magnetic field around the line integral of the magnetic field around any closed path is equal to permeability with mu naught ಅಂತ ಕೊಡೋಣ್ರಿ. permeability time of enclosed current of current ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. enclosed current. Yes, this is the statement of what Ampere's circuital law. This is a statement of Ampere's circuital law. The above statement can be written as line integral over the closed path B dot dl is equal to mu naught into I. This is the formula of what Ampere's circuital law. Yes, you take a diagram. This is a circular path. C is the boundary. Then the direction of electric current. This is the direction of electric current I. Then magnetic field is revolving around the circular path. Then tangential. It is in tangential. Magnetic field revolving around the circular coil in the tangential. The several length element, ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು length element ಅದಾವ್ರಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು B. Yes, let C be the boundary, I be the current, B be the magnetic field. That is the tangential magnetic field. BT ಅಂತ ಕೊಡೋಣ್ರಿ ಈಗ suffix T. BT. Okay, I think explanation in this side. Then BT dot dl. Then several length element of its length element dl, 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 several length element adavri, is equal to mu naught into TC. C means boundary. Boundary condition. Sorry, I into C. I is current, C means boundary condition. Yes, but we know that BT is equal to B, the magnetic field, total magnetic field, tangential magnetic field equal to total magnetic field, and I of C is equal to simple enclosed current I. Then Then substituting bt equal to b and I of c is equal to I in this equation, above equation, then line integral over the closed path, that is equal to line integral over the closed path b dot dl is equal to, tell me, mu naught into I. This is the expression of this is the explanation of the expression of Ampere circuital law. Yes, it is clear. Yes, understanding agayate anustadi. Okay. Already we know the time period t is equal to m pi divided by qb. This is the total time. Then automatically t half is equal to capital T is equal to, because t is equal to t by 2. T is equal to t by 2. Then t by 2 is equal to m pi divided by qb. Then this implies t is equal to the time half ತಗೋಬೇಕು ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Therefore t is equal to 2m pi divided by qb. 2 pi m divided by qb. This is the semicircular path, because we know studied only semicircular path, that automatically the semicircle, the time period t is equal to t half, then t is equal to 2 pi m divided by qb. Then you can calculate frequency. What is the frequency? F is equal to 1 divided by t. The reciprocal of time period is called frequency. Therefore F is equal to 1 divided by t is 2 pi m divided by qb. The qb goes to numerator. Therefore frequency F is equal to qb divided by 2 pi m. Yes, ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದ್ರಿ. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಎದುರಾಗ ಬರ್ತದಂದ್ರೆ ಮೋಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಕಂಬೈನ್ಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. ಮೋಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಕಂಬೈನ್ಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದನೇ ಟೈಟಲ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆದ್ರೆ, ಎರಡನೇ ಟೈಟಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಸೈಕ್ಲೋಟ್ರಾನ್ ಅಂತ. ತಿಳಿತಾ? ಎಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಟಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. Magnetic field at a straight conductor, straight ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, straight infinite conductor, infinite conductor carrying current. ಏನದ magnetic field at a straight infinite conductor carrying current. Yes, first diagrammatically explanation. This is the coil, circular coil. You take infinite length, infinite length conductor dash xy. This is the center point, radius r. This is the length element, the magnetic field B, the length element dl, the carrying current I. This is the direction of electric current. Yes, let a circular coil of radius r, the carrying xy be the straight conductor, xy be the infinite straight conductor carrying current I, dl is the length element, B is magnetic field. The magnetic field is always along the tangential, perpendicular to the direction of current. Yes, then by using Ampere circuital law, according to Ampere's circuital law, ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದ? ಲೈನ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರಲ್ ಓವರ್ ದ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್ ಪಾತ್ B dot dl is equal to mu naught into I. Then this line integral over the closed path directly we can shift to dl side, because line integral or summation are always shift to change in the values. dl is changed, then automatically our expression can written as B dot line integral over the closed path dl is equal to mu naught into I. But we know that summation dl is equal to 2 pi r. Yeah, summation dl is equal to 2 pi r. Yes, 2 pi r, because you take a complete one circle. Similarly, integral over the closed path dl is equal to 2 pi r. Therefore, B dot 2 pi r is equal to mu naught into I, because integration of dl over the closed path is equal to 2 pi r. Yes, then directly we can calculate B. Yes, B is equal to, I think I will write in this side. Therefore, B is equal to, tell me, mu naught I divided by, what happens? 2 pi r. Divide. Therefore, B is equal to mu naught I divided by 2 pi r. Yes, very important formula. This is the one term. For n terms, is n ray. For n terms, then what is the magnetic field? Magnetic field at a straight infinite conductor carrying current B is equal to mu naught n I divided by 2 pi r. Yes, then by using this formula you can study the several points. The first point is B is inversely proportional to R if radius of the circular path, circular coil increases, the magnetic field decreases. If magnetic field increases, radius decreases, because B and R are simultaneously inversely proportional to each other. The next point, B is directly proportional to current I. If current increases, magnetic field is also increases. If current decreases, magnetic field also decreases. Where n is the number of terms, mu naught is constant, 2 pi is also constant. N is number of terms, 1 term, 2 terms, 3 terms, and so on. Yes, this is a very important, the basic concept of this title, magnetic field at a state infinite conductor carrying current. Okay.